Yeah, I've never done stand-up before, so I kind of expect to be able to see. Hey, did you guys hear about the man that protected his family from a home intruder? He used it with an app on his phone that simulates the sound of a gun being loaded, and it worked. Scared the guy off. That's a pretty cool story, right? But I think what really saved him is that he had an ad-free version of the app. If it wasn't ad-free, it probably would have been pretty funny, though, let's be real. He would have looked downstairs hey buddy, I don't know who you are, but you got 3 seconds to get out of here, or it's your head. With the Capital One picture card, you can I'm single, but I forgot how single I was until the other day. And I lost my phone and I didn't have anybody to call it for me. It's hard to meet people, guys. I think a big problem is our intimacy culture is completely backwards. You know, we don't want to get to meet anybody, we just want to jump into it. I'll give you an example of what I mean. I've got a friend that runs an Airbnb out of his house, and he had a couple come by, and they rented out multiple rooms. And so what they were doing is, in one of the rooms, they were having sex, right? Which, by the way, real quick, that's already not cool, because my friend lives in the house too, right? So he's downstairs watching television, hearing everything that's going on. At this point, it's Netflix and somebody else's show, you know? And then here's the weird thing, though. After that, they would go, sleep in separate rooms overnight. And supposedly it was because they didn't want it to feel too, marriagey or whatever. But that's weird, right? That's extremely planned out, you know? It's usually you go to a bar, you meet somebody, you hit it off, go back to somebody's house. Next morning, you wake up, somebody wants to get breakfast, the other wants to get lost, you know? Yeah, but then the other thing is, how did that conversation even happen, right? Because you talk about that sometimes in relationships. What are our expectations, you know? It's do they just go, listen, girl, when we get to this Airbnb, I'll put my penis in your vagina, but after that, we really got to start setting some boundaries, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, over-sexualized culture, you know, it's not a new thing either, it's been going on for a while. I think it started in the 1940s when pinup calendars became a thing. If you don't know what pinup calendars are, it's basically a bifold calendar. You know, on the bottom it's got your calendar where you write your schedule and everything. The top's got Mrs. Timber, you know, she's doing one of these or whatever. And then all this is just this guy, you know, who can't compartmentalize apparently. And he's looking and he's just oh my God. Oh, wait a second, I got a doctor's appointment Thursday. So again, like I said, I'm single. I still haven't found my phone, by the way. I've been using a burner. If anybody, by the way, just when I get home, shoot me a call. I need to find that thing. I got my pictures, my solitaire records on it. I can't lose that thing, you know? Man. But you know, I'm good with where I'm at. I got a lot of friends that care about me. My mom cares about me. Right? That's a good jumping off point. This is how I know she cares. I went to Chicago earlier this year with my brother and sister, and we were looking up flights on Spirit. So naturally, she starts freaking out. And it's I kind of get it, right? Because anytime you buy your tickets and it's oh, wow, my flight costs the same as a trip to Chipotle. This is insane. You know? It made me cause some concern. Oh, man. But this is what she wanted to do. She wanted to split us up into 3 different flights. That was what she wanted us to do. I guess that way, if one plane goes down, she doesn't lose everybody at once. And if we're talking about prop and stat, I get it, but let's be logical for a second. If my plane went down, for example, my brother and sister, they land safely, my mom's watching, and it was Spirit Flight 370 from Charleston to Chicago, nosedives in Lake Michigan. Was she oh, thank God only John died. All right, one more thing, guys. Just the new year, we made it. I'm excited, thank you. I'm excited for all the technological advances. What is technology going to bring this year? We need some improvement on some stuff. I was pretty pissed the other day because I went to one of those car bonding vending machines. Have you guys heard of those? I went to a car buying vending machine to get a new car. Put $30,000 in $1 bills, and my Honda Civic got stuck on the way down. So I'm sitting there shaking, like, come on. And the worst part is the guy behind me put in $30,000 and he got 2 cars. All right, thanks guys. I appreciate it.